Stop it with all the your powers crap already, okay? You don't care about me or have my best interests in mind.
Oh, but I do, Mark. That's why I'm back. I can tell you everything about Surtur. Everything the gods won't tell your brother.
This is Asgard? Yeah, Odin should be expecting us. This way.
Lloyd, Akita, welcome.
You know why we're here.
Yeah. You want to know about Surtur, yes? About his goals, his past, his council, and about Ragnarok.
Just get to it already.
Surtur wasn't always the fire demon or hell-bent on bringing about Ragnarok. He was once a happy man. He was the first Spinjitzu Master's highest and most trusted advisor. They were best friends. The first Spinjitzu Master refused to make a decision without first hearing Surt's thoughts. But one day, while traveling the realms, Surtur met a woman named Sinmara. The two quickly fell in love. You see, the gods hated Surtur. They tried desperately to get rid of him, as they wanted to control the first Spinjitzu Master, so they devised a plan. Surt wanted to marry Sinmara as soon as he could. The first Spinjitzu Master wanted nothing more than his best friend to be happy. But, on the day of their wedding, fire giants attacked. During the attack, Sinmara was killed. After that day, Surt began to go insane. He believed the gods were behind that attack. When he told the first Spinjitzu Master that it was the gods' doing, there was doubt. But Surtur would not let it go, so the gods exiled him to the fires of Muspelheim. There, Surtur became the fire demon and vowed that he would destroy the gods.
So all of this is revenge for Sinmara's death?
Or maybe it's justice. I mean, it makes sense. The gods knew killing Sinmara would drive a wedge between Surtur and the first Spinjitzu Master, but Sinmara was innocent. Her death was a means to an end for the gods. Surtur is seeking justice for her death.
Maybe it is justice that Surtur wants. But destroying the multiverse isn't justice. It's revenge. And I know revenge all too well.
Will he listen to reason? Maybe we can convince him that...
Surtur will not listen. He's set on his path. If you want to save the multiverse, Mark, Surtur must die.
Did you get the blood? That is the most I could get without contaminating the rest.
You seem off.
That realm. Shintaro. I haven't seen it that way in a long time. The eternal darkness I plunged that realm into is gone. The ancient buildings have been restored, and despite my beliefs, earth elementals remain. It just has me thinking. Was it my choice, or the skull of Hazardur's?
Are you second-guessing this?
Do I sound like I am? I'm glad. Without that damned skull around, I'm free to make my own choices, follow my own will and desires, without anyone or anything controlling me. I'm going to finish what I started all those years ago. I will erase the Earth Elementals from this universe. But what about you, Mamadus? What are your desires?
Well, I want revenge on the gods for exiling me. But I also want revenge on the new Spinjitzu master for taking my arm.
Here you are, sorcerer. Welcome back to the lands of the living.
Sorcerer, it is good to see you again. What are you up to now?
There is much to catch up on.
Ugh. Where am I? You're in the infirmary at the monastery. Kai, what happened to you? The Elemental Slayer did this to me. He wants to make me suffer for ruining his naturalist operations. Sounds like you were busy. Yeah, I was. So, what now, Kai? Now I'm going to stop the Elemental Slayer before he can kill any more elementals. That sounds more like our Kai. But before you can do that, you need to recover. I mean, you were shot twice, stabbed 5 times, you have a broken leg, a giant cut in your abdomen, and I'm pretty sure you have a concussion.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Later that day, Lloyd and Akita returned. They informed everyone of Surtur's past, or what Odin told them. We knew the council would be the biggest challenge, so we started planning. Kai and Jay had a long way to go before they were able to fight again, but they weren't going to give up so easily. Zane continued to work on his secret project. When we asked him about it, all he said was, "It may be a nice saving grace if all else fails." Even then, he still found time to make new gear for the rest of us. The Elemental Slayer has Vengestone-laced armor. I can't use my powers when fighting him, so why not use artificial fire? I would, but it's not nearly as powerful as my normal flames.
What about those golden weapons? Mark told me a little bit about them.
Well, the golden weapons are the fusion weapons now. But that could work. Maybe the sword could provide a source to at least boost the power levels of the artificial fire. What do you think, Zane? It is a possibility. The only way to know is to experiment. By the time Zane was finished, we each had more weapons and tools than we knew what to do with. These are a gift from Cynthia. When I told her about Mamadus' weakness, she started forging these for you. They're amazing. Perfectly balanced, sharp. I couldn't have asked for better blades. Thank you. Before we knew it, 3 months had passed, and we still had no clue when Ragnarok would start. It's not like we were ready. We were far from ready. Kai and Jay both recovered extraordinarily quickly, but they still had a while to go before they were ready. Shadow continued to teach me more about the capabilities of my powers. Amira always joined along to provide more support. Honestly, I learned just as much from her as I did from Shadow.